Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jenny Velasco, the fifth reporter of Group 7, which is our topic is about Chapter 5, Developing the Scoring Rubrics. And my assigned topic is the process of developing scoring rubrics or mga proseso sa pagbuo ng rubrics. The process development of scoring rubrics goes through a process. The first step in the process entails the identification of the qualities and attributes that the teacher wishes to observe the students' outputs that would demonstrate their level of proficiency according to Brookhart 1999. These qualities and attributes from the top level of the scoring criteria for the rubrics. Once done, decision has to be made whether holistic or an analytic rubrics would be more appropriate. So, there are two types of scoring rubrics, which is holistic and analytic rubrics. I know you already know what is this two rubrics from the previous reporters, but allow me to discuss what is this two rubrics. Holistic rubric evaluates students' work or performance based on an overall impression rather than individual components. While analytic rubric, it is a tool used to evaluate student work by breaking down the assignment into specific criteria and assessing each component separately. So, in the process of developing holistic scoring rubrics, you will write a single descriptive statement for each performance level, usually 3 to 5 rate. Students should be able to read the description and understand what is expected. Define your levels with descriptive labels like exemplary, profession, developing, and needs improvement. Well, the process of developing analytic scoring rubrics involves several key steps, starting with defining the purpose and scope of the assignment, then identifying the specific performance description for each criteria at different level of mastery. The next step, after defining the criteria for the top level of performance, is the identification and definition of criteria for the lowest level of performance. A note of caution, it is suggested that each score category should be defined using descriptors of the work rather than value judgment about the work according to Brookhart 1999. So, mas nindot jud no nga na ay rubrics nga ato ang gamiton sa pag-rate sa performance sa mga students para mas reliable siya o kanang fair ang imong pagka-rate sa mga students. Also, student will show how to meet their performance and easy to follow and makita pud nila unsay angay nila i-improve sa ilahang performance. So, in summary, the basic step in developing scoring rubrics, so there are two steps. Step 1 is identify the appropriate criteria to assess. Refer to the recitation rubric given in the preceding pages. So there are four criteria in the recitation rubric. So let's proceed to step 2. For each criterion, formulate the description of performance along the continuum of quality. In the recitation rubric, there are description of performance peer criterion along a continuum 1, 2, and 3 other than 1, 2, and 3. So here are other descriptors used in scoring rubrics. First is not meeting standard, approaching standard, meeting standard, exceeding standard. Second is exemplary, proficient, marginal, and unacceptable. Third is advanced, intermediate high, intermediate, novice. Fourth is exceed, expectation, meets expectation, doesn't meet expectation. And that would be all my report. I hope you learned something from me, and thank you.